so I'm answering more of the questions you sent us. For a composer born in the 21st century, do you think your music is too conservative? Well, that's a funny question. To start with, I don't think my music is too anything. If I thought it was too anything, I would write it differently. And actually, I don't know what conservative music is supposed to be. I know what beautiful music is and less beautiful. I know what interesting music is and boring. I know what sad music is and happy. I know what dramatic music is and relaxing. I know what fast music is and slow. As far as I know, there's a political party in England that's called Conservative. So I don't think my music is too conservative or too Labour. I don't think my music is too Democrat or too Republican. I just try to write music that I find beautiful, and it gives me enormous pleasure that there are people around the world who enjoy listening to it. So another question. Do you choose a key before starting, or it just happens naturally? Well, yes, when I hear a melody, I always hear it in a specific key. And when I was younger, I couldn't bear to change the key that I heard the melody in originally. And I would always insist that the melody came in the same key that I heard it in originally, also in the composition. For instance, in my piano concerto, in the second movement, I heard that in a quite an unusual key, in B flat minor. And there was no question that it would change. It had to be that key. And indeed it was. So it starts like this. If you want to hear it, you can search it on YouTube, or in my piano album, it's under the name In Memoriam. But anyway, so back to the keys. Yes, now that I'm more experienced, I've learned to be more practical about it. And so now often when I hear a melody, then in the composition, it's not in my original key. Especially when I'm writing an opera, because in an opera, you write for singers. And singers have a very limited range what they can sing comfortably. And so it doesn't help anyone if they sing it in your key, but they screech it because it's too high, or they sing it low and no one can hear them above the orchestra. So in an opera, you can't just let your imagination run wild. You have to think all the time what the singers can do and modulate according so that, so that it stays singable. And, do all types of things. So really, really have to look out for that. But yes, if I just hear a melody, I hear it in a very specific key.